Hey everyone, I just thought that I would grace you all with yet another video response to my pal Zeavo. He recently asked a couple of questions, 4 in total, that I intend to answer really quick here. So, without the benefit of me being a good editor and my laziness and inability to convince myself to edit, I'm going to try to do this in one take. Sure, there may be some jump cuts done in the actual editing in which I do have to actually put the pieces together, but I'm going to try to avoid that. So, 1, 2, 3, go. Zeavo. Your first question was in your September 19th, I believe it was, video about concerts. In fact, the first 3 were in that one. So, number 1, have I ever seen a band in concert more than once live? Yes, many actually. The first band I actually got to see multiple times was Godsmack, based on the benefit of them being the first band I ever saw live. I saw a Christmas show with them where they played acoustic and they were really good. And then later on I went to see them again at the Oakdale Theater in Wallingford. And that was amazing. It was played all electric, all the stuff, all the bells and whistles and everything. So I've also seen Shinedown twice. I've seen Stone Sour twice, but more on that later because that comes up in another question you asked. I've seen Disturbed twice, though if you want to count the live show they did for a bunch of fans online, which you had to register for. It was free, but you had to watch it live. Then I guess you could say 2, otherwise I've only seen them once. And then there was a band that opened for 2 of the concerts that I went to see called Hailstorm. Now they're popular enough where they have their own shows, they headline, but I saw them back before they were even considered a band. It took them years to release an album. And they were opening for Shinedown and Trapped. And again, they were playing along with, I believe it was Shinedown and Chevelle. And they were the number 2 band in a 4-band set. I forget who the openers were. So I've seen them twice too, ironically. Number 2, have you ever heard an opening band that stole the show from the band you went to see? No, in the fact that every time I had one of those opening bands that you just didn't expect, the main band was that much better, stepping up their game. But I can think of 2 incidents where I had an opener that I did not expect to be that good. And then a third where I kind of expected it, but it was more of a, that one, I went to see Jonathan Colton live, and they had Paul and Storm opening for them, but he always has Paul and Storm open for him. And they're hilarious, they're in the same vein, and they'll come on stage and perform with him at certain points. The other 2 I actually did see that were amazing, took my breath away, were, oh sorry, 3, I'm forgetting one. One was Hailstorm, that show I went to see with Trapped and Shinedown. Trapped I was not a huge fan of, but they were considered the co-headliners, and we had to leave early, so Shinedown only had to play a few songs. Hailstorm happened to be opening for them, they were really good, and it made me look into them. Of course, they weren't actually releasing an album at the time, and it would be years before they ever did. Yeah, but they kind of stole that show based on the fact that I had to leave. Number 2 was at the Disturbed show I went to, and that was 2 and 3. I went to see the Music as a Weapon tour, and Disturbed was the headliners, and they were amazing. Great set, great songs, great everything. Everything you could want and more for a show that I barely paid anything to go see. And this was in Providence, actually. I went with one of our old RAs from our freshman year from the 3rd floor, you know who I mean. And then the 3 opening bands, one was non-playing, and they were terrible. And it looked like they didn't care to be there. They were promoting their new album, which came out a year and a half ago, and at that point, a year and a half ago. And they played like 5 songs, no energy, didn't get the crowd amped. I missed their first song, didn't even care. Second band was Flyleaf, and I cannot tell you how good they were live. They were absolutely phenomenal, and this was before their better album, Memento Mori, came out. But they have a presence. The third one was Stone Sour. Stone Sour was playing behind Disturbed. They were second band, and they blew me away to the point where I didn't even like Stone Sour at the point. I knew who Corey Taylor was, I knew of Slipknot, didn't really like them. That single concert got me into the band and made me go see them again. They're actually now my top 2 and 3 bands, Disturbed and Stone Sour, behind Shinedown. And in fact, the music you hear behind me, That's Stone Sour. Did that for a reason. The show that they performed was so amazing that it drove me to continue seeing them and buy their albums. And now I'm addicted to Audio Secrecy, and they may be trying to take the top spot away from Disturbed and Shinedown on me. Your third question was, did I ever meet anyone from the bands? That's a no. We did drive past Brent Smith of Shinedown, the lead singer, when we were going to our first show, and we had a funny little mock conversation that we didn't really meet up. We could totally kidnap him. He's like 5'5". We could throw him in the back seat with those two guys, and he'll just sit on their laps. And I think maybe one of the shows we went to at the Webster in Hartford, there may have been an opening band that was sitting there as we left, talking to people, signing crap, but they weren't very good, and we just left. So no, I've never actually met anyone from the band. Your final question came just today in your video called Greatest Achievement. And my greatest achievement, I think, would be accomplishing exactly what I am right now. I finally got to move to Boston with one of my best friends rooming with me. I'm in a place where I'm happy, where I enjoy everything that I'm doing. I feel like I'm in finally a good place in my life where I'm finding the little things that used to make me flip out don't even bug me anymore. And I'm working for my PhD in chemistry, working in the Center for Drug Discovery at Northeastern. So I think that my greatest achievement is just accomplishing such a big goal I set for myself, because I don't have the best track record on accomplishing goals for myself. I'll get close or I'll adapt, but I've never actually, other than, being valedictorian once, which I don't really think that was my greatest achievement, because, I mean, yeah, there were a lot of smart kids, but high school is not life, and this is a life goal that I've accomplished. So, that's basically where I'm at in my life right now. If you feel like you want to discuss a little bit on where you're at in your life right now, I know it's intriguing, but your viewers may not. So you may want to throw that in one of your post-62nd September posts, or maybe on your main channel. Now, for all of you friends who are watching this, since I'm not sending this as a video reply, I'm posting it on my channel for Zeavo to link to, I'm going to give you all a chance to catch up on Zeavo's videos. If you haven't been watching them, you're missing out. He is one of the best guys on YouTube. He will make you laugh your butt off. He actually has 2 channels. So, to get to the video of Greatest Achievement, which was put up today, click on the little Wolverine right there. He's on my pillow. You can't tell it's Wolverine because he's tiny. If you want to get to his video on the In Concert, then I need you to click on Deadpool right here. I keep misjudging that. That's Deadpool there, standing in front of a wall with dual pistols and all that. Click on him, and you'll be taken there. If you want to see Zeavo's main channel, then click on the Coon and Friends. Great episode. And of course, if you want to be taken to see the channel where all the 62nd September videos are, just so you can watch them, they're only a minute long, then that's his Zeavo 2 channel, and for that you can click on Doom here. So all the links will of course be in the doobly-doo. So make sure you'll catch up on that, and until next time, I will catch you on the flip side.